Yeah. All right, that's cool.
Okay, yeah, I'm up.
Let's get going, turn into the east. Just want to start off by saying,
Call Halayim
Yahweh,
Bashim Yahshai, Bashim Rakakwadash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. And just want to say for water to our Akim and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability. My name is Yachanan Nawaf.
My name's Ilai Yehoda.
Yeah, got the brother in town again. He's been, out on me, for the past 2 weeks, but he's back, baby. With good news. With good news as well. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be able to possibly link up a lot more. But yeah. You got anything you want to say before we?
Like you were saying earlier, man, people are stressed out. America is circling the drain rapidly. That quality of life is going downhill.
Esau Cook out here, man. And it's a beautiful thing to see. I mean, we can start with that follow the enemy. Ecclesiastes 25:7.
Okay,
start with that if you want. Bring that out. This is Sirach, chapter 25, verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies. And that's what we're witnessing, man, the fall of our enemies, man. It's video after video after video. It's been an outpouring of Edomites starting to really realize that they voted for Mega, and it's not working out for them, man. They're starting to lose their farms. They're starting to lose jobs, real good jobs too. They're starting to lose damn hope. I was kicking with this Edomite at the job yesterday, this older Edomite, and he had to come out of retirement. You know what I'm saying? Because he got one of those big ass farmlands. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But he had to come out of retirement and work this job with Jake.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? He ran through all the 401k. He had a lot of money that he had set aside for. He got a bunch of granddaughters. So he had college money for each one of them to go to. He had to run through all that money, man.
What about grandsons?
He had no grandsons. So
I ran into an Uber driver like that the other day. All daughters.
Yep.
Divorced.
Yep.
Driving Uber, lonely.
Yep. It's
he
another
saw
little Edomite chick at the crib I was telling you about, you know what I'm saying? But she was talking about her daughter and how her ass is fucking divorced, and looking for somebody to take care of multiple kids. That shit is not flying these days.
Hey, I got one.
Matter of fact, that scripture says, a man that had joy of his children. We've never had no complete joy of our children.
Never. So
now that Deuteronomy 30:17 is landing on their ass, they can't enjoy their kids now. They baby daddies and baby mamas now. So go ahead.
It is Baruch 4. I'll start at 31. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoiced at thy fall.
Yep.
Miserable are the cities which thy children serve.
Yep.
Miserable is she that received thy sons. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin, and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation.
Yep.
For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning.
That's what's happening. We seeing that on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, all that Edomite pride is that American pride is shriveling up.
Yep.
It's fucked up out here.
You even starting to see it among some Trump's administration. They be sitting there looking like damn zombies. He's sitting there lying, and the rest of them are just sitting there like. I was looking at one congressional meeting. It was a dude behind him, inside the building, literally behind him. He was trying to sneak, hitting his vape. And they caught that shit on camera, bro. I'm like, man, that right there showed me right there, like, yeah, they done.
Yeah, people need to cope.
Careful with that shit right there.
Yeah, they trying to cope, whether it be alcohol, drugs, the tobacco, the vaping. These people are miserable. Why? Because you got the devil in rulership.
Yep.
What is it?
That Proverbs 29 and 2.
Yup.
Chapter
28. Yeah.
Well, that one is Proverbs 29 and 2.
And then there's one in 28. Yeah, Got
you. Okay. Bet.
And then I'll back you up with Job.
Got you. The Proverbs chapter 29 verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And that's what's going on, man. When the righteous are in authority, man, because things are ran right, correctly.
Yeah.
You're not oppressed. You're not stressed. You know what I'm saying? But you got a man that's on your ass every single second of the day, man.
Living day to day.
He's constantly taxing your ass. He's taxing your check. He leaving you with a little bit of bullshit. And then once you get your check, you go out into society. They taxing you on that. You tearing your damn car up, hitting potholes, and you got to pay for car repair. Anything can pop up.
Auto insurance.
Not to mention, yeah, everything is expensive as hell.
Gas, fuel.
People fussing about medication, Medicaid, the food stamps.
You don't even get no free health care.
And then this man, he's taxing you, giving your money to another Edomite country and shit. And they getting free health care and free college, scholarships and shit like that or whatever, man. Because the only ones that's really living and caking off America is them Israelis, man. Them imposters that's over there. You regular Americans, y'all struggling.
Hey, but scriptures say, them that are first shall be last, and them that are last shall be first.
I was thinking about
that. I got
that
one
today.
real quick to back you up, how all these cities is fucked up, decaying, collapsing.
Yep.
Meanwhile, they just shipping money,
Yep.
and resources over
Shipping
to
your
those
tax money.
you rich people out there. This is Numbers 24 verse 20. Amalek is referring to the you rich people, the spoiled grandson of Esau.
Yep, the top tribe of them damn Edomites.
Yup. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever. Okay, so hey.
And that's to go with all
live
the
it up.
Edomites. But they the main tribe. And they're the ones that's licking the damn earth dry, man. And they leaving you regular Edomites. They ain't even really leaving you crumbs. I can't even say they leaving y'all crumbs, man. They really are fucking their own people over. And the scripture talks about how,
to who will be good to.
Yeah.
How's he
gonna
that's
be good
evil to
you
himself.
when he's not good to himself. Yeah, man. Don't care nothing about nothing or nobody, man.
Nobody. He's covetous. Says not a more wicked thing than a covetous man.
Yep.
It's the water.
Yep.
That wind kicking up.
Scripture talks about being covetous, man. That goes into one of the 10 commandments. To not covet. This motherfucker want everybody's shit. Nobody can, have a piece in this place, man.
That's Esau for you.
That I got that Proverbs 20.
Con.
Oh,
15.
it's 15, okay.
Con.
Or 12, right? Yeah. Proverbs 28 and 15. As a roaring lion and a raging bear, so is a wicked ruler over the poor people. And we believe that Trump is that cruel Lord, man, because the shit he's doing right now, when he got y'all vote, he was done with y'all. He showed you that shit off the jump. And then you got a lot of these megas, a lot of colonels and generals and lieutenants, you know what I'm saying, that was in the military. Hey, they talking about coming up against this guy.
Yep.
Because of that Constitution. They believe, there's some Edomites out here, they really believe in that Constitution, man.
And this is all they have left.
Yep. And then one of those presidents said, and they've been asking, they asked a few guys in those congressional meetings I've been watching, like, okay, if Trump gave an order and it was against the law, would you obey him or would you obey the Constitution? And they basically wouldn't even answer. Like, no, well, he wouldn't do that. No, the fuck, he's doing it. He's going against your Constitution.
But that's
right
Esau.
Now.
The Esau always goes against his word.
Yep.
He'll sign these treaties and then go right against that. This man is a liar.
What's going on
He's the
right
father
now.
of it.
Yep, he's doing that now. They're just like they're allies with South Korea, but the ICE just hit what's that? Hyundai. They do the cars. It's right here in America. They grabbed them like 500 of them motherfuckers yesterday. ICE raided the damn car plant. But that's the first time I've seen that with any other nation other than the Israelites. And see, they'll do little shit like that to kind of throw it for a loop. Like, yeah, they noticing that we only fucking with the Northern Kingdom. Everybody is saying it.
Yeah, Esau's basically backing himself into a corner.
Yeah, he is.
It's really the Lord backing him into a corner.
Yep.
So he's becoming, like you get like a paranoid drug dealer. Now everyone got to die. Everyone out to get me. That's how he is, because he done did all this wickedness to all these nations, as the scriptures say, spoiled many nations. Now he can sense his time short, and he's moving sloppy. got something on? All this is part of Esau's wicked rulership, and it's coming back on him. But to further nail home the point, he don't know how to rule righteously. Yep. Job 9 verse 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? And every you can clearly tell the earth is run by demons. You know, there ain't nothing righteous going on. This man oppresses you on all sides.
Running around out here with white Jesus, you know what I'm saying, and all this shit. To move throughout the entire earth with the scriptures, bro. With the Bible in there. Lying. But I got this Psalm chapter 37, verse 1. It says, fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity, where they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. The Lord is about to cut their asses down. And any of you, Jake, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that think you're Americans and you attach to this man, the Lord's going to destroy your ass too.
Since you love America so much,
he's going to destroy you right along with him. And it's not just America. Wherever Jake is at, man, they're patriotic to these fucking places, man. This is not your rest. You said that Micah 2 and 10. It's high time to awake out of sleep and come out of his shit. You should be, if you haven't seen and don't know by now that these people are your enemies, then the Lord really got you blinded, man. And it's a lot of our people that are blinded in that way.
The deceived and the deceiver are his.
Oh, he is, yeah. That Micah 2 and 10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sword of destruction. And you can see how destroyed our people are, man. How polluted they are just being around this man. LGBTQ, and then they start with
more of that.
They start with your children, because they know that train up a child in the way it should go, man. They understand. Let's push this ABCDEFG shit on the kids, so when they get older, they'll just be a bunch of damn fruitcakes.
Well, really, that's population control.
Yep, that too. Because he's that cruel Lord. This man, the Lord said to be fruitful and multiply. He comes up with a concoction or a way to keep that from happening. That's how you know he's the devil.
He is as death.
Yep.
He cannot be satisfied.
Yep. And that's that, let's get that Isaiah 5 and 20. Niggas just flip every damn thing upside down.
On.
Isaiah 5 and 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. And that's exactly what this man does, man. Whatever the Lord say don't do, he pushes for you to do it. Whatever the Lord say do, he pushes for you to not do it, bro. They're backwards as hell. They really are the deceiver, man. The physical counterpart of Satan on this planet. They really are that's a deceiver, bro.
But he packages it as if it's progressiveness.
Yep.
But really, it's pure degeneracy.
That's the
You're
damn
degenerating
devil,
listening to this man.
That's that illuminated light on the left-hand side. That motherfucker is brilliant when it comes to wicked. Brilliant, man.
And he uses Jake as the puppet.
Yep.
I got another one to back you up.
Yeah, go ahead, yep.
This is Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work of him say that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? So this man, he wants the feminine to be masculine, the masculine to be feminine. Tall is short, short is tall. He flips everything upside down.
Yeah,
and that's why this is Babylon. It's confusion.
Kids are over the fucking parents. You know, just a bunch of confusion, man. And the Lord is not the author of confusion. This is what he does on a day-to-day basis, man. I don't know if you've seen, I shot that video up with this Benjamin Netanyahu. He had this one Jake trying to defend Israel. He was like, yeah, they went to Israel. They was like, well, no, we got spat on one time, only one time. But some parents ran up and the kids were spitting on Jake over there in Israel, bro. And they spit on all the Christians. They got a real disrespect and disdain for you people that claim to love white Jesus, man. They don't even believe in your white Jesus. And neither do we. You know what I'm saying? But they don't believe in what you believe as far as Judeo-Christianity and all that shit. They don't believe in none of it. And you Christians stupid enough to that's the reason why they doing the shit that they doing, because they know that you stupid enough to believe that they're actually the people and they're not.
Khan, it's Zechariah 9:6. And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines. In Ashdod, I believe I looked that up before. 20, 30 miles or kilometers away from
Matter of fact.
Tel Aviv. So it's telling you a bastard. Let's get up the etymology of bastard. And that's you wish people out there, pretending to be the people of the book. But look at all the wars. Look at all the confusion. Look at they got all that cupcake shit they promote out there. A bastard, it says etymology, illegitimate child.
Yep. You got a damn imposter there, man. I'm trying to see what this location pop up. I got this Bible app. It's got, you got a city in there. It'll take you to the actual city when you click onto it. Yup. Shit moving a little slow. But anyway, yeah, man. You got complete degenerates there, bro. You just be looking at them like just weirdos. Like like it's just really weirdos, bro. They're the ones that's here in the Americas, lobbying, getting all your goddamn funds. But Trump even said that the other day. He was talking about how he's never seen Israel down like how they're down right now. You know what I'm saying? As far as like lobbying in America, they like, they trying to correct that image, man. Like their image is really fucked up amongst the world.
Second Thessalonians, that man of sin, starting with Amalek on down, being revealed.
I can get that, yeah.
I got one to
go ahead and
because this man, he turns everything upside down, downside up. The scriptures say he don't know how to do. There's no uprightness within him. He's the border of wickedness. Malachi 1 at the top, and the Lord gonna destroy our people following after him. Okay, because he put this man up above us as a punishment, so our people don't believe that the Heavenly Father truly loves us. But he did that as a punishment, But because we're in such a low state, our people don't believe that. There's Malachi 1. Remember that song by Raekwon, Heaven and Hell?
Yep.
That's our people don't believe in heaven because they living in hell. But we're here to give the gospel, meaning good news. We got a heaven to come.
Yep.
Malachi at the top, verse 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, said the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, which said the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and Esau I hated. Salaki, and I hated Esau.
And that's Old Testament and New Testament.
Yeah, they talk about these Christians. The God loves everything. It just clearly said, Esau he hates. But watch what it defines Esau.
It talks about the Lord hates all workers of iniquity, man.
And Esau is the king of that.
Yeah, these Christians have told you that you can just do whatever you want. That's why Jake's so fucked up, and they love Christianity. Because Christianity, you get to be saved and be a demon at the same time.
Yeah, it don't work like that.
It don't work like that, man. You got to put works to your faith, man. You got to repent and turn.
All right, turn from your wickedness. We talking to ourselves first and foremost.
144 on the bus. The 1 and 4 with the two. I'll put it together. 144.
And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
That's coming, baby.
Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever.
Yep. Pissed off with them forever, man.
And going back to what Numbers 24:20, Amalek, son Esau, he was the first. But his latter end, he gonna perish forever. You look up the nation of Edom in Google, they're the only people to not receive any mercy to come from the Heavenly Father. Why?
Zondervan, Bible Dictionary, or no, that's in.
It says future prophecy.
Yeah.
You Google it, and it says, Edom gonna get jacked up. That's why the scriptures say in the kingdom to come, they shall. I believe that's Isaiah 14. Narrowly look upon this man, because right now he's at the top. Yep. But the Lord he's letting them run up the score of wickedness, of iniquity. But now he's starting to slap them. Esau's starting to face that judgment. Also speaks on that Lamentations, the 4th chapter. Esau's starting to pay, and it's just beginning. And we love this. We love seeing this man getting taken down.
That's all I was saying, bro. But Yashwama was laughing hard as hell, man, as he was looking at them videos of Esau crying, man.
Esau can't handle adversity like he
Nah.
could. But he gonna have to handle it soon.
It's gonna come to that. He's crying now.
Yeah. We gonna get time.
Crying now.
We gonna shoot.
Oh my.
Got something on?
I was trying to see this judgment on Edom here, but I had that 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3 on that. You want me to go ahead and bring that out? 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And that's Esau, man. Esau became a nation of people. He's the biblical. That's the biblical name for the so-called white race today. Those Edomites and the top tribe, those Amalekites over there in the land claiming to be Jews, and they're not, man.
Yeah,
And even their own history, even their own literature will tell you that they're converts, man. That they're not actual people. They don't come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They come from Abraham, Isaac, and
his
Esau.
track record is exposing him too.
Exposes it too.
He's lifting up his skirt.
Yep.
It's, that shameful spewing.
Yep.
All these statues, like Esau on a horse. Scriptures speak on that. Now you gotta take that down. You gotta white fatigue and all this. You know,
But Hedseth, that guy Hedseth, the military guy, he's changing names on a lot of those. He's actually putting some of those statues back, man.
and let him do what he do.
And what they call in the Department of Defense, the Department of War now.
That's all this man knows. The Bible,
He wrote executive order to call that shit the Department of War. Hey, this guy here bombing ships out in the oceans, man. I mean, you know, just that Venezuela. Did you see that strike on that Venezuelan boat?
No.
Ah, man. They was showing that all over the news and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was like a little regular speedboat, but man, they shot a damn missile out of the sky and killed like 11 Venezuelans.
I believe Revelation 13.
Yeah,
he make fire come up the sky.
All he know is war, man. All he know is
sword
destruction and concrete, man. He's not thinking about your sovereignty.
Yeah, but the Bible, see, that's why he ain't seen the prophets, because the prophets are standing in great boldness. I think it's Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Made no account for our labors. Yep. So we're, starting with our elders, the apostles, men of GMS, the like-minded brothers of same doctrine, affiliates are chanting this man down and using the holy scriptures.
And they can't stand it because there's nothing they can do about it.
It's exposing him in all his lies and his wickedness. And he's starting to lose his power. It coincides. The more we chant this man down,
that spirit, this spiritual warfare, man, is serious. And they can't handle it. See, we have the weapons in the spirit. They have the physical weapons, man. This is on that Wisdom 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. Yep. We standing in great boldness out here, man. People ride
do
by
this 100 years ago.
Oh man, can you imagine? Like really, 50 years ago, and especially in certain places. A little more city, like, you know what I'm saying, you can get away with a little bit more, but this brother's down in the deep south of Mississippi where motherfuckers is really being hung, on a day-to-day basis that's out bold as shit. I'm talking about be going hard, too. Jake be going hard in those Mississippi live camps, bro. Atlanta, all those southern, Birmingham, them brothers. So in the south, especially doing this particular this work, that shows you he's unlost it, man.
Because there's days you can even look Esau in the face.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
You switching sides.
You gotta look down, all humble.
Yep.
I got one.
Hoping one of them motherfuckers on accuse you with something.
Emmett Till.
Yep.
But now look, you can't watch the NFL draft or NBA draft with Jake pulling up with Becky. I can't go nowhere in Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, in these small towns where you think ain't no Jakes. I can't go nowhere without seeing.
Hey, that's why I say that every day when I be driving. As a matter of fact, I got a saying. Everywhere you go, it's a Jake. I don't give a fuck where I'm at.
No, but it's not only Jake, it's Jake with Becky.
Yep, it can be Edomite as hell. It's Jake here, bro.
But Jake getting them snow cheats
Oh, yeah.
left and right. And
Yeah.
Couldn't do that back in the day. 2 Corinthians 10 verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal,
Yep.
but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds.
And they can't handle it.
All his lies he done,
Because he's not spiritual. We like, what kind of weapon is this? You know what I'm saying? You don't
well,
have
he
no
used the
no
Bible
vest.
against us in
Yeah.
slavery. But now the Lord is pulling back that veil. And we're coming back in remembrance
Yep.
in Baruch 2.
Yep, that's
Okay,
that part of those prophecies, baby.
We're also exposing him for who he truly is. And now, because he's
It's a
described as a vagabond.
A double-edged sword,
He
man, to
can't
this
run
thing.
and hide no more.
Yep, it's a double-edged sword to this thing. His ass getting cut and Jake being awakened. And a lot of Jake getting cut too, you know. and a lot of them just getting cut to bleed out, man. They're not getting cut to, for to get healed, man. You know. Because Jake is out here really just bugged the hell out, man. It's just it vexes you. I mean, like I was saying, man, I be trying to go to the gym just to walk on the treadmill, man, and just think about, like, man, let me get some stress off. You be looking at some of these news stories, man. Jake will drive your ass crazy, man, if you don't get no relief.
Oh yeah, you gotta get yourself
you gotta get you a strong drink.
spiritual break.
Go play a video game. Anything to just, get your mind off it for at least an hour.
Yeah, this shit's stressful.
At least an hour, bro. That shit'll run your blood pressure up, man. Jake's so goddamn weak, man.
But it's Yapa because we've been in the spirit of mourning.
Yep.
Well, a lot of our people are in the spirit of mirth.
Yep.
But that mirth
is
is turning to mourning out here. So now what you gonna do?
Yep. I got this Ezekiel 9 and 4. And Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And the men of the Lord coming out, man, we sighing and crying, man, in the midst of these cities. Because brothers is everywhere. Because I'm thinking like, well, the Detroit camp downtown, they probably done by now, but they normally downtown from like 1 to 4. We just got started at 4, you know what I'm saying? Give or take, we out here from 3, at least 3 or 4, give or take. The last time we was out here at 7, but it was all the spirit. It was a good, a good camp, man. People was inquiring. But see, Jake's starting to wake up and see that, what position we're in. Don't think Jake don't see that it's a hell to come in this place, man.
Hey, Baba Gashal, did you get Revelation 11:11?
Yep.
Water, yeah. Because and once the prophets got awoken up, that coincided with the precipitous downfall of Babylon the Great America, going with the 350-year prophecy. What, 1620 up to about 1970. And look at America, since then. So that started with our elders and their teachers.
And it seemed like a long ass time, man, but that was just a little while to the Lord ago, man.
Yeah.
But I got it though, that Revelation 11:11. It says, and after 3 days, and in half, and after 3 days and in half, the spirit of life from God entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. And that's what's going on, because they understand, at least the elite of them understand. But a lot of these regular Edomites, they get it too, because they used to be the ones running up on the camps. You don't see them running up on the camps no more.
Keep it moving.
They're like, nah, we can't use John 3:16 no more.
Keep it moving.
Shit, no, they be boogieing like, we really, they know. A lot of them know they the Edomites, man.
Yeah.
Because this word has been going out too strong for too many years,
the internet,
man.
yeah.
And that internet really,
put it in hyperdrive.
Yeah, but that's what Benjamin Netanyahu, we call him. He's talking about breaking into these social media platforms and killing these algorithms.
No choice.
So it really is,
good. That's the family of the word.
Yeah. They just hired.
Did you get that on?
Yeah. They just hired IDF. Well, I think they have their women in the middle, which is not biblical neither. But
that's Esau.
Yeah, over in Israel. Even the women got to do at least 2 years of the military, you know what I'm saying? But but they got this, this Israeli chick. Now she's over the head of TikTok, over the so-called anti-Semitism part of it, you know what I'm saying? So they really trying to just clean up and save face, but the world is seeing your wickedness, man. It's far too late. They're not coming back from that.
I got one. Proverbs 1 verse 20 talking about the prophets being on the streets, because you wouldn't see this, but that's the grace of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
This is something amazing, man.
He woke us up in a state of death.
This is a super miracle, man.
Out of this state of death to remind us who we are, tell us the judgment that's coming, and also grant us a shot of salvation out of this impending hell. Yep. This is Proverbs 1 verse 20. Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse.
Yep.
In the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Yep. So this wisdom, this glorious light is being shot out, you know, in the chief places of concourse. Yep. All these downtowns, all these major cities. This used to be a thriving place right here, man. This back in the day, man. This shit, I remember, man. You couldn't. It was like New York. You couldn't cross the street. It was like the shit was in. Back when I was a kid, it used to be a jewelry store right here, where this church is at. A whole strip of no more companies, but this is a big ass, so-called mega, sweet white baby Jesus church now. That's getting that you know is not getting no action, man. No. This church is not getting no action like that, but this used to be a very busy place. Most of those churches women anyways.
Yep. And they was talking about you know, Detroit, one of the major wasted cities, like, you know, the most waste, you know, type of deal, or a city that actually should be booming above. Now you go downtown, it's pretty decent. They got some shit down there. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, somebody got his converter. Yeah. They'll slide underneath your car.
See a lot of urban decay. A lot of urban decay. And this part of the country is known as the Rust Belt.
Yep.
So Esau, like a fool, and Elder Malcolm would be going in on this the Industrial Revolution. He calls it the industrial pollution, because really that's what polluted the whole earth, industrializing the whole world. Yep. But these cities in particular, the Rust Belt, were thriving for factories, a lot of steel work, a lot of trains, okay? But all that closed down, and then Esau, for cheaper labor, sent them overseas like an idiot.
And this is what Trump is trying to bring back, and that shit is a wrap.
Too late. And then you got, it's already late, you got them robots.
They're not patriotic. If they were really patriotic, they wouldn't have left here anyway. They're about profit.
They don't,
profit and greed. That's what they're about.
Covetousness at the end of the day.
And Trump, he's trying to stop businesses from going overseas. But motherfucker, you got businesses overseas. You got golf courses and hotels and all these so-called resorts and you got shit going on in other places. We're talking about keeping shit in America. You know?
Yeah.
I got that Amos 8:11. Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the words of Yahweh and shall not find it. That's coming down the pipe, man, because they can't handle the information war no more. They done lost that war. That war done. Only thing.
The more steps he's moving, the more he's fulfilling prophecy.
Yep. Yep.
And exposing himself.
Yep. He really think that he really think he's winning, but he's just being back.
Really,
back off into
he's
that
gonna
corner,
try to
man.
Come after the prophets.
Oh yeah.
We gonna get you.
And that's that's that what is that in the apocryphal second Esdras. Yeah, they don't have no choice. They're gonna have to eventually come after us in a physical way.
We know
come down with great wrath.
This AI is a lot, because he can do this deep fake where
and they doing it
he
too.
put our voice up and say some shit we didn't never say.
There's a lot of that going on right now.
This is 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we already know he's going to use some type of pump fake to make us the bad guy. Because Esau always got to be the good guy. He can't handle being the bad guy. That's Amalek too. Yep. Amalek, the Patriots team I like, owned by Robert Kraft. He's always throwing up this anti-semantics, anti-Semite BS.
He was the one that was running. He was one of the ones that was running those anti-Semitic commercials and shit. You know, I'm doing the NFL.
Yeah, always. He always got to do that.
You know,
but
you know, here you go, you watching football, and all of a sudden some shit pop up where you gotta love their ass. Get the hell out of here, man.
yeah, they always begging for sympathy. Meanwhile, they the bad guy with the smoking gun and the bloody knife. But it's all good. The Lord is exposing all this.
I got that 2 Ezra 16:71.
Yeah.
They shall be like bad men, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in fire. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith Yahweh, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be not afraid, even thou, for Yahweh is your God, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord God. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves. For the Lord, he's going to look out. But you're going to know who the true prophets are when they start to come after us, man.
It's persecution.
Yep, that persecution. You know what I'm saying? Now, we all got a different lot. None of us know what our lot is. You know what I'm saying? But some of us may just be out here fucking tracking it in this land. You know, some may go to a beheading station. You know? Just never know what our lot is, man. But, you know, the Lord, he got it already set, man. And we're not to be fearful. We're not to be fearful. You know, sometimes you'll feel that little anxiety come over you, so to speak. You know, that little fear. You know, it's like you gotta knock that, man. Cast that imagination down. Fuck these people, man.
Revelate.
Go ahead. Yep, go ahead.
Go right. You said you can't be fearful, and it's easier said than done.
Yep.
But that's where faith comes in.
Yep.
You know, we got the ultimate power. The Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai looking down. It's the scriptures say there's more of us than them.
Yeah.
Many of us. There's way more of us than them. So we have faith, man. This is Revelation 2 verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's
we already know.
That's something to pray for. You know?
Esau gonna come down with great wrath.
One more that Yahweh spoke of in Luke chapter 21 and 36. Luke chapter 21 verse 36, it says, watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. And that's something good to pray, man. You should pray that on a day-to-day basis. That you're accounted worthy enough to make it through all the things that are to come, because it's going to be some rough shit. You know, and accounted worthy enough to stand before the Son of Man. That's the ultimate goal. That's the ultimate goal, man, is to get that crown. You don't want to. We don't want to be destroyed with the shit that's gonna come to this place. You don't want no parts of like that. Real for real. That's the reason why we come out here. You know, he says, hey, work your salvation out, so to speak.
Fear and trembling.
Do that work, fear and trembling, man. Yep.
This is Isaiah 41 verse 14. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. And why, you know, we're analogized to a worm, because a worm's defenseless.
Yep.
We're defenseless to Esau's sword. Okay, but he said, fear not.
Oh, man. When I looked at him, the way he hit that, they hit that goddamn boat. That boat couldn't have been no longer than this slab that we're standing on.
Well, why he ain't, as Jake say, stepping on you know, Russia like that? Why he ain't stepping on China?
He don't want nothing to do with that.
Because Esau's a bully.
But at the same time, too, they understand that, you know, Venezuela got a lot to do with Russia and Iran. They linked up. You know what I'm saying? And then they just had that military parade over in China. Yeah, that Chinese parade, they just had, man, and Trump, he puts on his Truth Social talking about, basically, look at all these leaders conspiring against America. No, what they're doing, they actually are. They really are. But you know, and it was a show, and they literally, these dudes is walking, holding hands and shit, man, laughing and giggling. Motherfucker Trump, Putin and President Xi was talking about living forever type of deal, with getting niggas organs and shit on hot mic.
Could you get the one, houses shall continue? They think they're how. So all these other nations, they can see Esau falling, but they think they're next on deck. But the underdogs really who's going to take it. The houses shall continue.
Yeah, that's Psalms 49 and 11.
Con.
Their inward thoughts. Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. And y'all not
Start
going
with Esau.
You're not going no further than, because the Lord, he set a border for you, man.
Bounds can't pass.
Yep. He said he set a line for y'all, man. The clock is ticking.
Oh yeah, and they can feel it.
Yeah, that clock ticking. No, yep,
They
that
can
Revelation
feel it.
12 and 12, they coming down with great wrath.
Yeah.
Because they know that they have but a short time.
And Esau being all these other nations conspiring, because Esau at the time was the only one with the big bad sword.
With the big gun.
But now they all got guns.
The
they all
man.
strapped.
Yep.
He's that bully that will, I'll pop you on sight. But now the whole neighborhood's
They trying
strapped.
to have some shit in that parade. You know, supposedly not battle tested, but I'm sure they know enough to let some shit go.
Oh yeah, China.
And then you got India was
India.
there. They're military might. You know, they got nukes too. Then Trump just put extra sanction on them because they getting that Russian oil. Now China, they done built a whole nother pipeline going around where instead of Germany getting the oil that Russia used to get with this cold ass winter coming, now China's gonna get that oil. So they really done backed themselves into a corner, and that's gonna be one of the reasons why these nations are gonna come up against the horde, man.
And what happens when an animal's backed into a corner?
Yeah, they're like, oh, fuck it, man.
Letting the clip go. You know?
They still dealing with that bullshit ass Ukraine shit. Because Trump already got, President Putin, he already got missiles in Belarus, you know what I'm saying, on the Poland border, ready to go. They ready to strike anywhere in Europe, man. So these Europeans, and just what you were saying about why isn't Trump going after Russia? They got sense enough not to go after somebody that's got the gun.
They can, but they can bully Jake. Oh, Venezuela, we shoot down some little boat and put it on TV.
They was talking about going over to Puerto Rico yesterday.
Yeah, because we already know it shows you the tribes coming down.
Yeah, he coming
Great
down on
rap
the
on all
tribes.
the tribes.
I think he sent like trying to think.
But these countries with real, actual military might,
he ain't doing no. They don't want no parts of that shit.
And he can feel it.
I got
got one.
No parts of that.
This is Proverbs 10, verse 28. The hope of the righteous shall be gladness, but the expectation of the wicked shall perish. All right, and Esau can tell in his spirit, you know that judgment coming down.
Yup.
He can see it. He can feel it. Like if you was a nigga in the streets, you caught all these bodies, you gonna become paranoid.
Yeah.
Niggas is out to kill me. That mind playing tricks on me. He can tell like shit. He done made everyone the ops.
Noided. Super noided, man.
Because he done fucked everyone over for centuries. And now they coming for blood. And he don't know how to handle it. So he gonna do what he do, pull out his sword.
Yeah, and they pissed with him too right now, man. That tariff shit, man, they tearing them terrorists, man. They like, man, you know what? Yeah, you sanctioning us for dealing with people that we actually deal with. You fucking your own allies.
And hey, don't forget about that pipeline. Was it a few years ago? They blew up. And Biden had a big ass goofy smile.
Yep.
Like, yeah, we did that shit.
Yep.
And he fucked over Europe. That's why the beast is gonna hate the horde.
Because Russia was, we're talking about, they was getting far cheaper, goddamn it.
A lot of oil.
Yeah, gas than we get here.
And it's winter time too.
Hey, they had a couple of mild winters in Germany, man. Germany be having some cold ass winters, man. And they talking about this gonna be a cold ass winter with no. And what they're gonna do is they was actually talking about pretty much giving them just an allotment. You can only use this amount today, or you can only heat your home once a week type.
Hey, that's what it's coming down to with that chip.
Yeah.
Hey, we saw you bought too much Popeyes this week. We going to cut you off.
Yeah.
We saw you.
Because I was watching that video you
alcohol.
done yesterday too, with the chip shit on your the RFID shit on your trailer.
It's coming.
I was like, oh shit, all right.
It's coming.
Because I was pulling into the parking lot of the little complex over there, you know, what Milk Duds is at.
Yeah.
As soon as you said, was talking about the 666, there was a fucking car sitting right there with the plate with the 666.
That's that omen. It's coming.
Yeah, man. So this is what him come down with great wrath. He's leading up to that. because that's his last resort. That's his last stand, really, to try and get somewhat of some order back as far as his rulership. But it's not going to work.
Yup.
It's not going to work.
I got Obadiah 1 verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Shall I not in that day, said the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? Okay, and let me just jump down to verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. There's that cut off forever again. So you so-called white people done got all your glory and kingdom off the bloodshed of the Israelites. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Well, there's a price.
They went extra hard.
Super hard.
Still going hard. Testing shit on Jake.
Yeah, well, syphilis.
Yeah, they were just talking about that. I forgot what the name of the agent is.
Agent Orange?
Comedian or some crazy shit like that they use in St. Louis.
Oh, I still haven't seen that.
Yeah, you gotta watch that.
Look at St. Louis today. St. Louis is fucked up.
No, matter of fact,
St. Louis is
there was like 33 units. And they said that 10,000 people lived in that one little central area in those project buildings.
All these hood-ass cities today, it ain't there's a reason why they look like that.
Yeah.
It ain't just Detroit. Let me pan the camera. Detroit just ain't end up like this out of nowhere. Yep. It's these policies Esau is constantly plotting against Jacob, all right? But that's going back to Baruch, the 4th chapter. Miserable are the cities in which thy children serve.
And these cities are miserable as hell.
St. Louis is fucked. St. Louis
The only thing you can do is go down to a downtown area and see a skyscraper. But if you've been a corner or two, that's even like in Washington, D.C. You've been a corner or two around the damn White House, you know what I'm saying?
Hood
shit look like this.
Welcome to the hood.
Welcome to the hood.
Yeah, St. Louis, it'd be the downtown looks
But when you look at movies, you'll see the White House in a damn movie, and you'll think that that's a really nice place to go.
That's like Los Angeles, too. I remember first time going to L.A., I'm thinking I'm going to Hollywood. Man, L.A. hood as hell, too. Concrete, all concrete.
That shit, bro. All these places, everywhere I've been.
And you can just tell, like, you can get God out there.
Because Esau do got the fatness of the earth. So sometimes I'll be out, at the plantation driving and having to go through, certain places. And Esau living it up. They little shit.
In Michigan, just driving through Michigan,
it's
like,
a beautiful
damn.
place. Yeah.
Shit, nice.
It's beautiful. The
Then
land
you go
is
to
beautiful.
the cities, and it's like, oh, shit.
What the fuck going on? You go up to Flint. You go up to
Saginaw.
All them different wherever Jay got is fucked up though.
Yeah.
But
Toledo.
This is the ball. All that industrial shit can go off the river.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Damn Edomite pull up smoking a cigarette. You smell that shit way over here. This dude right there now.
Hey,
I thought when I pulled up at first,
cigarettes, let him sniff his coat. Hey, Esau, you gonna get it out your system now, cause you ain't. That's the spirit, actually. And this hit harder in the NLT, but Esau been rejoicing. You got the NLT?
Yeah, I can get it.
Yeah, if you get Lamentations 4
let me see.
at 21.
I have to go into the blue letter. Let me see if I still got the NLT. You said it's Lamentation 4:1?
21 and 22. Esau rejoiced at the downfall of Israel. But hey, he gonna pay. He for sure gonna pay.
Lamentations 4:21 and 22?
Con.
Okay, I'm gonna read it in the NLT.
Yeah. Yeah, this might be a cold
Lamentations
winter.
4:21 and 22 in the New Living Translation. Are you rejoicing in the land of Uz, O people of Edom? But you too must drink from the cup of the Lord's anger. You too will be stripped naked in your drunkenness. O beautiful Jerusalem, your punishment will end. You will soon return from exile. But Edom, your punishment is just beginning. Soon your many sins will be exposed. They're being exposed now. They're being exposed now. I know you got something out?
This is Nahum 3 verse 5. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdom's thy shame.
That was 3 and 5.
Con.
Okay.
So even Trump talking about how DC's ghetto and there's graffiti everywhere. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, but
that's showing the nation's thy
shame. This your
shame.
damn country. This your country.
Yeah.
This shit being ran by you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm
so he
saying?
don't have no one to blame it on because we know Esau can't be accountable. So of course he gonna blame it on Jake. It's you niggas' fault.
Yep.
But you created the hood. You
Yep.
created these shitholes.
Yep. And I got that NLT version of it. Nahum 3 and 5 in the New Living Translation. I am your enemy, says the Lord of heaven's armies.
Yeah.
And now will lift your skirt and show all the earth your nakedness and shame. And that's what the Lord is doing to you so-called white people, man. He's showing that you're the
devil.
The damn devil that the Bible speaks of. Mm-hmm. Running throughout the earth with that white Jesus and, you know, all them, that damn idolatry that you done pushed on the world. The Lord gonna really get at y'all for that, man. Especially for that in itself, but all the other wickedness you've been doing. But the fact that Deuteronomy 30 and 7.
Yeah, it's hitting them. You gotta go back to work. You said the Edomite.
Yep.
No more retirement.
Deuteronomy 30 and 7, and the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. So we're starting to see the curses reversed on you Edomites.
Yup.
Now they out here fussing and cussing about losing all the shit that they stole. I mean, that's exactly what's going on.
Stole it fair and square.
Yeah, and that's because they bold with it.
Damn.
They bold with it. That's why that Proverbs, you got something else though. I get that Proverbs 16 and 18.
Okay, Con.
I've never read that in the New Living Translation. I'm not sure how it reads. It's pretty much the same. Proverbs 16 and 18, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. And that's exactly what's going on with this guy.
Yep.
In verse 19, it says, better it is to be of a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. And this man, you don't want no dealings with this guy, man.
Baba Shaw, beloved, could you look up honored, spelled with a U in poverty? Because that's what it is.
Oh,
this man done rose up super high, right? But even us, our people, dealing with these curses in this low state still shine. But this Deuteronomy 28, and yeah, these curses about to start kicking these heathen nations in their ass. Because they've been kicking us for the longest. Deuteronomy 28, verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall lean to thee, and thou shalt not lean to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. And that's going back with Jacob and Esau.
You said how that was, the other one was worded?
Honored, H-O-N-O-U-R-E-D.
Yeah, I got that. E-D.
Yeah.
Honored, what else?
Poverty.
Poverty, yeah.
So Esau, you know, and going back to Jacob and Esau, you know, Jacob holding his heel was symbolic of his kingdom would come first.
Yep.
But ours comes after. 2 Ezra 6 verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, Jacob is the beginning that followed. So him falling is us rising.
Yep.
So because Jacob and Esau ain't no equal. We don't want equality with this man. Just like he had his foot in our ass, we want that flipped. So hey,
and I got that
but it's gonna be way worse for Esau.
Sirach chapter 10 verse 31. He that is honored in poverty, how much more in riches? And he that is dishonorable in riches, how much more in poverty?
This man was completely dishonorable. Yeah, all here is you have the world in the palm of your hand. You always worry about what Jake doing.
Yeah.
You know, let's
just like
fuck they water
about, what was that? Who was that you say the comedian was? Said
Paul Mooney?
Jake, go to the moon. Y'all coming, man. But y'all hate us so fucking much, bro. But you cannot stay away from us. It's like we're like a damn magnet to you motherfuckers or something, man.
I said the other day, you had the Salaki, you had this appearance of a white woman. I don't know if she could have been Jake or not, but she had some cake on her. And the scriptures say, a man loving nothing more than the beauty of a woman. Cheereth his countenance.
Yeah.
So she doing her thing.
Oh, talking about the one where that made all that fucking money?
No.
Well,
No, not her.
Oh, okay.
This is at a restaurant. She gonna poke it out a little bit right in front of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man. Yeah. I turn and look, and Esau just staring at me. Fucking weirdo, man. Esau, Esau's sick, man.
What you looking at, boy?
He always looking at Jake
Yeah.
like, where them niggas up to?
Yeah. And that's
You
all
don't be
these
concerned
nations,
about
though.
Esau like that.
Yep, that's all these. Yeah, because Esau able to. This motherfucker able to just walk invisibly. It can be Edomites walking through here right now, man.
Incognito.
We'll notice them, but they can just move through the neighborhood and nobody's paying them no attention, man. They're invisible, man.
Yeah.
Because this is his kingdom. Nobody sees him as that threat. But we see him as the threat. That's why the scripture says to never trust thine enemy. And Jake don't understand that they have fucking enemies.
They're behind enemy lines.
Yeah. Oh, that old, we're all humans. We're all one race and human race. Man, these people don't give a fuck about you.
They don't care about their own people.
Nope.
Matter of fact, I had that.
They don't. They really don't, bro. You go to a so-called Edomite neighborhood right now, they don't know the neighbor across the street, the neighbors next door to them. They be fussing about you cut grass over my line.
Matter of fact, I was
you
in
built
Columbus.
a fence too high, you know.
I was in Columbus. This mechanic started telling me a story about how his neighbor, I guess every Halloween,
Yeah.
they do some type of party, and his next door neighbor be calling the police on him.
Yeah.
He said one time he was doing something and is making noise, and his neighbor's like, "Hey, motherfucker, you turn that down or something." They almost started scrapping.
Hey, that's Edomites.
So
They
Esau ain't got
you
no
be
love for his
surprised,
neighbor.
Man. You be surprised at how much crime goes on in those. Police get called in them neighborhoods too. They just done put you Jake on the news as the mascot.
There was a video a few years ago, like 2021, of Edomite. He done took out his neighbors shoveling the snow. They had some beef, and he gunned them down.
Shit, I just seen an article just before I left the crib. Fucking Edomite, he in the car with his woman. He's 93 years old. She's 80. He called the police, like he slit her throat and shit in the car and jugged her ass up and told the police, I just can't take it no more. I guess she was on his heels.
Hey, this is Esau Edom.
Then you had that
Border of
devil, that
wickedness.
so-called white man that was driving across the country. He was going to California with all them fucking weapons in his car. Stabbing people at damn Walmart, shooting up fucking schools. This man is the damn devil, man.
You ain't seen no Jake shoot up no damn schools, shoot up no Edomite churches.
Yeah. But he's notorious for it. You don't even hear about that guy Dylan Roof no more that shot up that church down in what was that, North Carolina or South Carolina?
Oh, Dylan Roof
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdo. They took that clown of Burger King, got him something to eat before they took him to jail.
Hey, not in trouble as other men.
Yeah.
You had up in Kenosha, Wisconsin. What's his name? Kyle something.
Oh yeah. Rittenhouse.
Rittenhouse.
Whatever the fuck his name
running
was.
with a shotgun. Let that have been some
he
niggas that did that.
He deleted like two people, I think, and got off from that shit, man.
And the police was with it though.
Yeah.
They was helping him out too. I think he might have they took him to get some food too.
Yep.
And here he is, he's down the street with a rifle. Let that have been some Issacharites.
Yep.
Or some Levites that did that.
Seen him on the news and shit where, the
They would send the
tie
robot drones.
That's like that Edomite that choked out the Jake on the subway in New York. That nigga went to the salon. They took him to the salon. Got it, the little golden curly locks and shit. Had him out here looking like he GQ or some shit. And they let his ass off.
They show you. It's not an arrest.
And Esau been doing a lot of real dirty domestic violence to their own people, man. Killing the damn kids, they dismembering people, But I got that. You got something? Go ahead.
This is Sirach 14 verse 5. He that is evil to himself, whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. There is none worse than he that envieth himself. And this is a recompense of his wickedness.
Yeah. You got to think about it, man. Like, here you go. Your own people have to breathe the air that you fucking up.
Yeah.
You got to breathe it. You know what I'm saying? Your own people had to eat the food that you fucking up. Now, you got the upper elite. They ain't fucking with what we eat. But still, you think like, okay, you want better for your own people and your own people.
Show you that this planet wasn't made for him. This earth ain't his. He's just fucking it up. He don't care. The devil. It said, damn, it slipped my spirit. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom.
Yeah.
This man ain't used no type of wisdom. Mess up the water, mess up the air, mess up the food, mess up my own citizens. Let's F up my own troops.
Yeah.
This man's crazy. He don't give a damn.
He don't care about his own warriors, man.
Nope.
That shit is come on, bro.
Wicked.
We know
So
that
that's why this guy
back in
gotta
the
go.
ancient days, man. And King David, man, shit, he cared about all of Israel. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely cared about his men. He went to war with.
All this, what's that the Epstein files? All these women of his own nation.
Yeah.
He done GRAPED at a young age. This
Now
man
he's talking
crazy.
about it. It's a Democratic hoax. No, these bitches is like, no, I was there.
For real.
You know, the one chick, she
He do
was
that
like,
to his own women.
Yeah, the one chick, she was like, Jeffrey Epstein had a photo of Trump in his bedroom. Like, nigga, who have a, because, you know, me personally, that's just me speaking as a man, I'm thinking, you know, Trump and Epstein probably had a love affair.
God.
Because you never can tell with them, man.
Just eat them, we talking about.
Like I seen this guy, Charlie Sheen, that play on 2.5 Men, all that money he made. You know, talking about HIV and how he was hooking up with you know, men, you know what I'm saying, doing crack and shit. Yeah, I just seen an interview with that nigga.
Damn,
I think that's how he got that HIV.
He still got hair or he bald?
No, he still look the same. I guess whatever treatments he getting. You know what I'm saying? But no, he was in an interview.
Damn.
He wanted to set the record straight, you know what I'm saying, and him blowing broad and all this other stuff while smoking crack and all that. But that's Esau, man. So all the stories are starting to come out on these people, man. I think he might have ran through all that money because he made some money, man, with that with them shows he had.
Oh yeah, he was cashing out.
Hell yeah. I can't front. I used to watch 2.5
Oh,
Men.
I love that show.
Funny as shit.
That,
They kind of play. I ain't like, you know, the one with Kushner. I was like, nah, I was out of there on that end.
Because what's his name? He wasn't really acting. That's how he
Yeah.
would be.
Yeah.
But that's how Jake would live if he had money.
Yeah, and then in the whole series of the hookup, he on a different bitch every motherfucking episode.
That's how
kind of like
Jake
how
would be
Seinfeld was. You know what I'm saying? Seinfeld had a different chick every episode.
But you know,
They come to find out he's a smoking sodomite.
Seinfeld?
No.
Oh yeah. He been crazy. I got Psalm 73.
Well, I had
Start
that
at
too. That's
verse
the spirit.
5.
I had that.
They are not in trouble as other men.
Yep.
Neither are they plagued like other men.
Nope.
Therefore, pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence cover them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily.
Yeah, they talk big shit, bro. They be talking big shit, bro.
It's all good.
He was like, I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. JD like that, but down at the bottom of that verse, it talks about that slippery. How's it worded?
Scriptures all say, "Envy not, the glory of a sinner." And the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the ways of the wicked seduce them. We got Esau, we're under his hand, so that whole Hollywood industry seduces our people, but the Lord is exposing it more and more and more, how wicked that shit is. Young Thug just came out the other day and did some tweets, talking about how they all get rod up the backside and all this. It's crazy, man. And the daughters of music being brought low.
Don't tell them what the hell they be into, man. Oh, that's at verse 18. Psalm 73 and 18. Oh no, 17. Let me start there. Until I went into the sanctuary of Yahweh, then understood I therein. Surely thou didst set them in slippery places. Thou castest them down into destruction. That's a cold verse, man. The Lord got you Edomites in a slippery place.
Yeah, slipping and sliding.
Yeah, man.
You ain't get no traction.
I'm talking about, man, no coming back, bro. The internet tearing their asses up.
Yeah. They pass. Even it's all in the books.
Yep.
When I went to school, they taught you about all.
Yeah, you learned some stuff. Yeah, because I went to school.
History.
Yep, I went to school in the South. They had a pretty decent little schooling. But that's when they was prideful enough to show you some of that shit. Even though they weren't going to tell all, but you had an idea. But I grew up in the South. In the South where motherfuckers is really like that on a truckload of Edomites just driving, and really terrorizing niggas, man.
It's all good.
Yeah.
We gonna matter of fact, we gonna fill their cup double.
Yep.
We gonna fill their cup double for sure.
It's in Revelation.
Yeah, that's Revelation 3. Well, you talking about captivity? Oh, I know which one. I was thinking Revelation 13:10.
Oh, captivity. You want that one?
Well, there's Revelation 13:10.
Yep.
And then I think the one you were talking about is Revelation 18:6.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Bob, could you get those? And I got one.
You said Revelation 18:6.
Yeah.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. And the cup which she hath filled to her double.
And that cup is talking about slavery,
Yep.
oppression. Just like we done had to drink that cup, your ass gonna drink that too.
Overall, their life.
And Baba Gashar, could you get 13 and 10?
Yep.
Because hey, that's coming at you Edomites. You, just like we started in Baruch, you rejoiced at the downfall of Israel. You built your old kingdom on the bloodshed of Israel. Well, all that blood is gonna get repaid to you. The scriptures speak on since you ain't hate blood, the Lord gonna return that blood on you.
Yep, that's that Ezekiel 35:5.
On.
Yep. But I got the Revelation 13,
Baba
starting at
Gashar,
verse 9.
water.
If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. And that's what we're faithfully and patiently waiting on, man. Hey, that's a beautiful thing. I mean, you know, it's almost like, you know what I'm saying, you get paid at the end of the week. You know, you just get, you know, worked hard, you know, but you patiently waiting to just get, can't wait to fucking get off and just.
Hey, that's this truth.
Yep.
We are trying to load up our spiritual bank account 3
exactly.
hours shy.
Yeah, heck yeah, man.
So when it's all everyone asked out, we got something to withdraw from. We're laying up our treasures in heaven because we know this got to be our help. We don't want to stay here, but we're still as a nation drinking that cup, you know, of the Lord's anger, pursuant to Micah 7 verse 9. We're still as a nation bearing the indignation of Yahweh, the Heavenly Father.
Yep.
But hey, you nations gonna get it too. This is Jeremiah 49 verse 12, speaking on that cup of slavery and oppression.
Yep.
For thus said the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup, talking about the Israelites, have assuredly drunken, and art thou that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. All right, so all you nations.
Yep. Gonna force that shit on you, nigga. You've been forcing drink on the neighbor.
Yeah.
That drink, you gonna drink of that cup. You ain't gonna be like, I need some lime juice or some Coca-Cola or some shit to chase.
Nah, you ain't no chaser.
It's straight. That straight shot. It's that one you was quoting on Matthew chapter 6 verse 20. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So you want to have some of that spiritual ATM machine to run up on, man.
Hey, Baba Gashar, could you get that again? Nah, I like that. Yeah. That's I got one to back you up too.
I could have got want to try that in the
whatever translation you got.
Let me go.
I'm gonna get the corruptible crown. Everything down here is taintable. Going to one of my favorite that Slum Village song, Tainted. This place is tainted, man. It's polluted. We not trying to lay up our treasures down here. We know that the Lord got and we get 2 Peter 3rd chapter. We seeking for new heavens and new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, where the thief can't come through and take everything we got.
I'm gonna try it in the NLT. Matthew 6 and 20. Store your treasures in heaven, where moth and rust cannot destroy, and thieves do not break in and steal. Wherever your treasure is, there the desires of your heart will be also. Yep.
And now I got 1 Corinthians 9 verse 25. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. So you look at all these J's that are like R. Kelly, P. Diddy, Notorious B.I.G., Michael Jordan. what's her name? Jennifer Hudson.
Got their rewards from this side.
Yeah, they got that consolation prize.
Yep.
Okay, but it's corruptible. All of them had to do sacrifices. Okay, but we want that crown where I don't gotta sacrifice my mama just to maintain a record deal. I don't gotta drink some blood or
Because overall, Jake is not satisfied with his daily bread. He's not satisfied with just the daily needs that the Lord provides us with.
That's going to envy and Esau.
Envy and the oppressor. And that scripture, it talks about envy and thou not the oppressor. I think that's Ecclesiastes.
And Esau's got up so high up above us, right in front of our face, that it's only natural. You look at what this man got, you be pissed. Like, damn.
That's why I said,
fuck. But it's a beautiful thing to have this truth and knowledge and this gospel. Good news. We know we got a kingdom of rest coming. Hebrews 13 verse 14. For here we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come. We know one's coming. Where the streets ain't gonna look like this.
We just gotta faithfully and patiently wait for it. That's all. This is that Proverbs 3 and 31. It says, "Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways."
None of them. But especially our women, they choose all of his ways.
New Living Translation, it says, "Don't envy violent people or copy their ways."
That's talking about Esau.
Yeah,
that's
violent as hell,
violent man.
Very violent. Look at that violent, but since he's been in power, man.
What's the biggest selling media of all time? I believe it's Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh yeah.
It's just steal, rob, shoot, kill. Everyone playing Call of Duty. I like playing football. That's still not what it used to be. That's a violent sport.
I told you I was messing with that old man.
Fuck around, snap your leg, get carted off in the field. This is Rome all over again.
Yep. The Colosseums, man. The lions on your ass, man. I'm talking about this man his imagination was created when it came to torture in those Colosseums, man.
We gonna get it too. Meditate terror on these nations.
That's what it's all boiling down to, man. And we can't wait, man. We just gotta just patiently and can't make haste.
What's the one? Here's the faith in we already got that, right?
The faith and the patience of the
saints. I think we got that. I think you brought it up.
Oh yeah. The Revelation 13 to 10.
Yeah, because all we
got waited that the captivity shall go into captivity. Now that may seem impossible to the carnal eye, but we believe spiritually. We know.
I came in. I had the pleasure of coming in this 2020, telling family members, "Oh, this thing's crazy. Yeah, that ain't. They don't really want that smoke now. 2025. They don't. They not. Anytime anything spiritually get brought up, they're
doing a lot of movement. Yeah, they trying to now. Some are listening.
It's clear. It's clear.
Yep.
Your country's collapsing.
That's what one of the elders was talking about. Now that they can see it now.
Yeah. But hey, the doors of mercy still open.
Yeah.
You can still get this truth, but they gonna harden their neck.
And we talked about that last hour. It's gonna be some people that's gonna get that penny on the last end of it. You know what I'm saying?
Whether they hear or forbear, we just giving the message and preaching the gospel for our fear and trembling.
Yep.
Because
get this blood off of our hands. Because blood will be on our hands if we don't come out.
It's about to be a lot of blood out here,
man. You know what I'm saying? And we're not to be shameful of this gospel, man. A lot of brothers, man, they just chill. Don't want their faces shown. They're scared of them employee from their job might see them, or they scared one of their family members might. Man, fuck all that, bro. We'll see your ass in the kingdom. If that's the case, we working towards that. At least we're getting this blood off our hands. But just the love of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man, for what he done for us. Because, man, this is a special thing, man.
Very beautiful.
To be in this, man.
I had a dream last night. It was, I don't know, someone was saying some goofy shit. And I was like, we got the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Like, that don't mean nothing. Yeah. And then it showed all the planets in the solar system. And they were in, like, raw form. Like, the Lord was creating them to be livable.
Yeah.
It was a weird dream, but even in my sleep, still have faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man.
That ain't hardly. Hey, I was telling one of the guy I was kicking it with yesterday that was talking all that bullshit. But I was telling him about, like, man, ain't no telling what these these planets gonna be like, man.
Ah.
Esau is on this planet with the fatness of the earth and living it up. And I'm talking about don't have a worry in the world right here in this planet. But just think about when we get new bodies.
Yeah.
And the law, statutes, and commandments is written on our minds and hearts, man. How
It's
incredible
heart's
this thing
desire.
is gonna be, man. You know what I'm saying?
The elder down there in Mississippi going that way.
Yep.
Fruit you might even know you like.
Yep.
Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, could already have it on deck for you. Like,
Yep,
hey, you gonna love it.
Seeing different colors and shit.
But
seeing
first,
different- hearing different sounds.
Hey, Bobby, so you just mentioned new bodies. Could you get a twinkling of the eye?
Yeah.
And I got you right here. This Luke 9 verse 26, Yahweh Shai speaking. For whosoever shall be ashamed of me and of my words, of him shall the Son of Man be ashamed, when he shall come in his own glory and in his Father's and of the holy angels. Okay, so when you ashamed of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai now, the Lord gonna look at you and not recognize you in that time when he comes in the glory of the chariots, the so-called UFOs.
That's why we were saying about that earlier, you know, to not be fearful, man. You can't be fearful. But I got that one you were talking about. I can read it in the
seeking
NLT.
for that.
1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 52. It will happen in a moment, in the blink of an eye, when the last trumpet is blown. For when the trumpet sounds, those who have died will be raised to life to live forever, and we who are living will also be transformed. For our dying bodies must be transformed into bodies that will never die. Our mortal bodies must be transformed into more immortal bodies.
Yeah, that all starts with the Lord coming back in the chariots.
Yeah, man.
Lord willing, we get beamed up.
Because we're prisoners of hope, man.
Because that's really, for us, that's draft day.
Yeah.
That's like when I saw this retard, Gilbert Arenas, but they was talking about the day they got drafted was like the best day of their life. Because they knew from then on out, they was up.
Yep.
You're going to be a millionaire forever, they up. But that's a corruptible crown. Yep. We get beamed into them chariots. That's a historic draft day forever.
Forever.
And we get crowned of being of that 144,000, or just being of those men that made it out of Babylon.
Yeah, man. Beautiful.
I don't care if I'm first or last. You get beamed up, you made it.
Straight up.
That's what we're seeking for. And I got this, you know, because we catching hell down here. Shit's stressful, but it's all part of the battle.
Yep.
Romans 8 verse 17, and the children and then heirs of Yahweh, and joint heirs with Hamashiach Yahushai, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may also be glorified together. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be like a petty ass dream, man. This shit gonna be. Yeah. You can't even wait though, bro.
So all this count
that
the
we
cost.
Going through is gonna be nothing compared to what's to come, man. You're gonna be laughing and giggling. You remember that?
And I'd rather suffer for Yahweh Shai than
for sure.
suffering wickedness, the season of wickedness.
That's what the scripture's talking about, man. Suffering.
We all suffering as a nation, but at least we know we're doing it for the right side.
Yep.
No? You got anything love?
No, that was good on me.
I'm pretty out of juice right now.
Oh, well, hey, I mean, hey, we over an hour or so.
Yeah,
whatever,
con.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, hey, we can end on out if you want.
Lord willing, this was edifying.
Edifying.
But as always, we want to give all glory, honor, and thanks to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kodash, as well as double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS and the like-minded men out here teaching this gospel. And Lord willing, we get granted mercy and be of those men and protection in these dark days to come. You know, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm the brother Allah Yahweh. I'm
Yakananawa.
And hey, Shalom.
Hey, Shalom. Hey, continue on praying for the downfall of this kingdom.
Khan, wicked queendom. Ababa Ball, Shalom.
Shalom, Ababa Ball.
Bro,